Well, hello, all my fluid art friends who might be here. Come on. Waiting for my stupid page to refresh. There we go. Okay, yep, there's my picture. Okay. Not sure who's here yet, but that's okay. I'm a couple minutes early, and no, really, I'm 1 minute late. Okay. Oh well, I got some canvases I gotta tape. So let's see who shows up. Not really gonna talk until I see somebody talking in the chat. So say hi when you get here. Nobody's here yet. Ah, there you are, Cynthia. Hello. I have to tape some canvases. I was kind of behind because my boyfriend was here, and I need to tape a couple of canvases for this today. I am doing 2 new cell activators and 2 new pillow paints is what I'm doing. Okay, let me see. And wasn't that sad about Colby? So sad. Okay. Oh, there's my tape scissors. That was very, very sad about Colby. I was watching the Pro Bowl and they interrupted, and that's all they talked about at halftime. Okay. I'm waiting for other people to get here, but I don't know who that was. Well, hello, Blair, and hello, Kim. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Look at that. Okay, I'm taping some canvases because I couldn't find the little ones I had taped. And hello, Brenda. I got 2 new cell activators, and I kind of got matching pillow paints to go with them. Damn it. I just don't have enough room on this table. So I'm just taping the back, and I learned this trick from Shelly Art. Okay, it's not going to tape that way, so let me tape this one down. I wasn't sure how many people were going to show up with it being Sunday, but it's not going to be that long of a live. And whoever has me on text, I do have my phone, I left my phone on, so in case I go offline again, somebody can text me and tell me I went offline, because that was so embarrassing, and I know exactly. Hey, hi Philip, long time no see. Nice to see you here. I'm just taping the back of some canvases that I'm going to pour on, because I didn't have any ready. Yeah, Philip hasn't been here. He used to come to my Tuesdays, and I used to see him over at Scarlett's Live at DOC. Just haven't seen you for a while, Philip. Guess you've been busy. Anyway, now that was embarrassing last night when what had happened was when I was over here hammering the can, my mouse was up here next to the computer, and it kind of shook off the shelf, and it just so happens that when it fell, it hit the button that turned off the stream, and I didn't know it did that. So it wasn't a YouTube snafu, it was a person snafu. It was me being stupid. Okay, and I'm sure by now everybody has heard about Kobe Bryant. He's going to be missed by the sports world. He was a very, very great basketball player. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, he's going to be missed by everybody. And it's sad, too, that his daughter was in there, was in the helicopter. Thank you, Cynthia. I felt stupid when it happened. Well, shoot. Now I can't get the tape on here right. Anyway, oh, hello, Elisa. Sorry, I didn't have any canvases taped, so I'm just taping a few while everybody shows up. What is going on here? Let me see if I can get this to, there we go, get it to match up a little bit better. Anyway, so how's everybody's Sunday? Everybody enjoying their day off? Getting ready to go back to work? I work 7 days a week because this is my job right here. So I work 7 days a week. And I will be going back to resin tomorrow night, but I did some research. Those, that's good, Blair. I did some research on the Shelley Art paid private group, the group that they have for all the people that paid for the tutorial. I couldn't figure out how to thicken up the black paint. I tried it and I still didn't get it. So I decided, somebody had suggested to take the white, whatever white pillow paint you have that works, and to put some ink in it, but I didn't have any black ink. So I took some white pillow paint and I put some primary magenta. Hey, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. And I'm trying not to cuss because my friend Lisa might show up, and I don't want to cuss in front of her kids if they're there. And this time I'm going to make sure I specifically say hello to them when she's got it up on the big TV. If she shows up. I don't know what she's doing today. Okay. Sorry about this, but has to get done. I know. And I do feel for you all that have to get up very early tomorrow morning. Like, my buddy Tish in Minnesota does. The Artist Haven. She gets up at 3:30. But she only has to do it, well, she's doing it 3 days a week. But I think she's working a 4th day this week. So she's going to have to get up early one other day too. So, and I used to get up early myself. But I kind of got forced into retirement in 2003. They put me on disability and I haven't worked since. And I was only 42 when that happened. So, but I know you guys can't tell that because you can't really see me walking. But I have a disability in my feet and my ankles. Yes, disability does suck, Cynthia, but you do what you gotta do, okay? And if they put you on disability, you find something to occupy your time and make a little money on the side. Yeah, I was 42 when they put me on disability. Yes, it was very young, but I've had this disability my whole life. Well, hello, Miss Tish. We got a celebrity in the house. Nap Time Creations got a shout out from Paul Start Art the other day. I thought that was so cool. He did a shout out to her for her technique of doing it with just Floetrol. And I just thought it was, and I'm going to try that too eventually, Tish. Right now, the bloom pours that I'm doing, I'm trying to do, use the ones that I have the materials for. Even though I do have the materials for that, because I think it was just Floetrol and paint for your colors. And wasn't it Tish, wasn't the cell activator just titanium white and water? I think that's what it was. See, I got to study that some more. I was bound and determined today to figure out how to do this. Hang on one second. I forgot to put my wood conditioner in my cell activators. I put about 4 drops of this. Now my cell activator in the cup, I usually only do about 2 tablespoons of Floetrol to about 1/2 teaspoon of the paint. This one is Primary Magenta by Amsterdam. Just the paint out of the tube. And then, oops, that's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And this one is the Prussian Blue, which anybody who follows me who's over there at the Artist Havens Lives knows how much I love my Prussian Blue. And that's this Prussian Blue right here. Ah, okay, okay. Anyway, let me, well, I see one. I don't know where, oh, they're both up there. I'm always losing these things. You guys lose your little keys through your cans? It's terrible. Now, believe it or not, there's 2 tablespoons of Floetrol and about 1/2 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, of the paint. You only have to put 4 drops of this. It is just so funny that you don't have to put that much in there. Let me see. Let me get it under the camera so you can see. Oops. That's an uneven part. Okay. All I do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got that one. Now, 1, 2, come on. 3, 4. And that's all you got to do. Well, you got to mix it in, but let me get the lid back on this. This stuff right here smells, yes. I will say that smells, okay? Now I'm going to hammer this. If my mouse jumps off the shelf again and turns off the feed, I will know. But yes, this right here smells. So does the base base paint that I use in my pouring medium. Okay, scissors over there. You can go there. Gloves. Gloves, 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 gloves. Okay. Because I don't want to get any paint on my hands. Yeah, that, it's the Minwax Pre-Stain Wood Conditioner in the red label. And I think the red label, I'm not sure what the difference is. There's 2 color labels. But I only had to put 4 drops of this in each cup. Which has got 2 tables. Each cup has, what have you lost so far? Oh, okay, now I see. Now I see, sorry. I get lost if I'm not reading the chat. I gotta pull gloves out, so I have gloves handy. Well, I try to keep mine right in front of my power strip up there. Okay. Now, what I did for my pillow paint was... That's a good idea, Cynthia. That's a very, very good idea. I like that idea. But then I'd have to rip the duct tape off. Okay, this is all I'm doing. I'm just mixing it in. Okay, there is one cell activator. And then here is the other cell activator. Now, the pillow paint is not as dark as this, because I was afraid I was adding, okay, let me move these guys over here. I'm going to do 2 little canvases. right here. Okay, let's do the Prussian Blue first. Okay, here is the pillow paint I mixed up. Now it's got about, I put 6 ounces of paint in there, and what I had done was I had added about 5 or 6 eyedropper-fulls of the color, and it still didn't turn it as dark as I wanted it to. I don't have the ink out here. It's just the Liquitex Basics ink, but I'm going to try this blue now. And I got a couple of the interference colors left over, and I got a couple other colors. This is going to be a mishmash of all the paints that I've had. So this is a lot thicker than the black was. In the research I was doing today, remember I told you guys, I don't know if anybody remembers, I said that I was going to, let me make sure I got rid of all my, have no bubbles, because you can't torch this paint. Unfortunately, you can't torch this paint. Okay, let me do a little dioxazine purple. Well, hello, Tish. I will be at your live later. Anybody who doesn't know the Artist Haven, she goes live at 6:30 on Sundays. Okay, this is just my dioxazine purple, which was the golden fluid acrylic mixed with the pouring medium. I'm using a dark color because it's not black, but I'm going to put one of the interference colors over it. Okay. And if you wipe it off like that, I can usually reuse them in the same, you know, in a different color, because it doesn't contaminate it. Okay, this is the pearl blue, if I have any left. Yeah, this is the pearl blue. I'll spit it out eventually. Pearl blue from justpigments.com, but I found out that Eye Candy probably has some, so I got to order a couple sample sets, and in a week or so I'm going to be trying those, because they got a lot more colors too. Okay, let's see, is there anybody that I missed? I'm looking. Oh, hi Jason. This isn't going to look like a fairy, so you're mean, Blair. You are mean. Now, I'm going to be using good old long flour, so it shouldn't look like a fairy. Okay, let me see. What do I want to put on top of that? Oh, no, that's going to look a little bad. Well, let me just do my go-to of my iridescent bright gold, because I'm going to be putting the Prussian Blue cell activator on. Okay. And you want your colors to sit up on top, because when you blow, you're going to be blowing it, skimming the paint across the top of the pillow paint is the way I call it. Hi, Ann. Oh, that's his nickname now, huh? But hey, I was getting just as bad in chat the other day about dead fairies, or fairies splattered on the window, if you want to call it that. Okay, here is my cell activator of Prussian Blue. I'm going to put just a little bit, because this isn't that big of a canvas, right here in the middle of everything. Now, let me see which way I have to turn this camera so you can actually see me blowing on this. I'll try to, here, let me move this over here, and I'll try to bring it a little closer, because this is best as seen from the side. You want to blow straight down into it to get the colors to go over the pillow paint. Ooh! This is why I've been on the hunt for something. Okay, now let me bring this up to this camera so you can see what it's doing. I'm getting some cells right there. Now what you got to do is, see how the center is not moving? You can't really do anything, any tilting, until you get, I'm looking at the chat, sorry. You can't really do any tilting until the pillow paint kind of sucks up back underneath the center paint and gives it something to glide on. Now you can see the center's moving. So, I like these cells, so let me go this way first. Now you see this pillow paint, it's the white, even though it's tinted with some ink, it's a little bit slower than the black was last night. I even tried putting glue in it. I could not get that paint, that pillow paint, to work. Whatchamacallit flower. Okay, after you've tilted to the two corners, you want to get your stuff back in the middle. Okay, then you can tilt this way. If you don't get it back in the middle, your cells will look a little wonky, and you don't really want that. Okay, yep, I can see a couple sides I'm going to have to fix. Let me see if I can get that to go over. Come on, come on, jump over, jump over. Oh, you little brat. My paint's not behaving. Okay, now I'm going to stretch it all the way down to the other corner. And this is the slowest stretch in the world, is this last stretch. Thank you, guys. I'll bring it up to the camera in a minute. I'm trying to get it to go over the edge. I need it to go over that edge right there at the bottom. Come on. Okay, and now let me see what I can do with this corner that's still got white on the side. Okay. Still don't, well, let me touch it up a little bit. Okay. You get very, very messy fingers, but I'm getting tired of all the gloves I'm going through. I'd rather get rid of paper towels than I would gloves. I think the shimmer in there is from the interference. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit of this down. Wait a minute, might help if I can scrape up some off the bottom. Well, I got mostly blue right there, but that's okay. Okay, sticks need to go a little bit closer. I got a spot right here. I absolutely love this cell activator color, but then Prussian Blue has always been my favorite color. And I heard that there's one out called a Prussian Green. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Okay, come on. I'm going to order some of that as soon as I can find out who has it. I think Sarah Mack talked about it. Okay, anybody come in? Oh, hi, Sweet Pea. See, I don't usually see Sweet Pea when she says something. I just see somebody else saying hi to her. But then I know Sweet Pea's here. So, okay. Little touch right there. Okay, I need something from down there to put right here. My sides never look all that great. I am getting a couple of measles, but it is what it is. I do want to see if I can stretch those cells out just a little bit more. I don't think I got that much paint left on here. No, I don't have enough for it to left to move. I will do a true color video after the live, and the interference colors, a couple people have them. The ones I'm using, I got from a place called justpigments.com, okay? And the ones that okay, let me finish telling her and then I'll answer you, Kim. I do know that Eye Candy Customs has some. I just haven't ordered any yet, okay? Another place you can get the interference colors is from Color Art. So, there's a couple places out there. I will put a link down below in the description for those of you that want to see it. I'm going to try a swipe now with this blue paint. Okay. Let me see. What do I have over here? Okay. Let me see how much teal I got left. Yeah, I got enough. I got enough for this to work. Oh, yeah. Don't add fairies though, Cynthia. He kills them. Okay, Kim. It will work on a big canvas. If you go backwards, oh, I can't remember what day it was. Blair or Elisa, if y'all could go into my videos, find the link for when I did the 24-inch round. This was a 24-inch diameter round MDF, and that was a pretty big canvas. Now I didn't blow on it, I did swipes. You know, I'm sure I've seen some people. I was just watching Jen Neal do one where she blew it out. No, she did swipes. Wait a minute, other people have done swipes too. It's hard to say. Thank you. Okay, everybody. That link, Kim, that link right there, you'll see where I did the swiping on a 24-inch round. Let's see. Let me do a little of the phthalo blue green shade. It works on a... Yeah, she is. She's really quick, isn't she, Blair? Yeah, I did it on a 24-inch round, but I did mine as a swipe. And I have seen Shelly Carruthers. If you all go to the Shelly Art YouTube, you'll see a couple of techniques. She doesn't give her recipe away, but you'll see how she does them. And that's where I've gotten ideas for bigger canvases. Okay, that was the phthalo blue green shade. I'm sorry, Blair. I know. Oh, if you're on a phone, okay, let me see. I want to put, I have none left. Never mind, I was going to put some quinacridone. in there. Let's see. Oh, why not? I'm going to see how an orange looks on this, because I overfilled this container to where it's like filled up to the top. So I need to use up some of it before it keeps spilling out. So let's see how a little bit of orange works in here. It may look like crap, it may not, I don't know. This is just going to be a swipe. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do the nickel, the quinacridone nickel hazel gold on top of that. Yeah. Oh, hi, Catherine. Or did I already say hi to Catherine? I can't remember. Hi to everybody that I didn't say hi to. How's that? Okay, here are some of the quinacridone nickel hazel gold, excuse me. Okay, now, I don't know, do you think it needs any other colors? Okay, let me do my Prussian Blue cell activator. See, I needed a bigger stick because these little tiny sticks that you use to mix your colors in there, well, they're very, very hard to drip off of. So it's always best when you're going to do a line like this with a stick to have something a little bit bigger than those popsicle sticks. Okay. Now, swipey tool. I just dragged out a couple more earlier. There we go. My Bondo swipey tool. Oh, he does? Welcome home, Tish. I bet you're glad to be home, unless you do have to work tomorrow. Okay. These are not going to be that big of swipes, because it's not that big of a canvas. And you always want to wipe off your little swipey tool. Whatever you decide to swipe with, you want to wipe it off in between swipes. See, I missed that one spot. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, I'm not going to get any color there. Maybe some of the color will roll over that. Shoot. My glove stuck to the tape underneath. Okay. Swipe it out. Wipe it off. And swipe it out again. When I growl at something, I didn't know I growled. Oh, no overtime. Okay, cool. Okay, here's what it looks like with the swipes. Now I'm going to try stretching it out. I don't know. You know what? I saw somebody do this earlier. I think it was Jen Neal. It doesn't hurt to put a little bit more of the pillow paint on the dry spot to like a flow aid. To help the other paint move. Because let me tell you, paint needs a flow aid. Okay, now let's see if it stretches. Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. And the nice thing about the paint that you swipe, it does not have to be. You don't have to wait for it to come back up. Okay, come on. Trying to get my sides covered, but of course it's being a brat. Ah, I got measles. I got blue measles though, because I don't have a. Come on, down, 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 down. Okay, now let me see what I can get over here. Let me see if I have enough paint to get it all the way to the other side. And then I'm going to do two little ones. Hi, Dina! Then I'm going to do two little ones with the primary magenta. See, I don't have enough paint under there to blow it out either. Oh well. Trying to keep it on camera, but I have to do a hard tilt on this. Okay, I'm not getting the sides at all, so I'm just going to worry about getting rid of the background. Come on. Oh. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, oh, watching paint tilt is worse than watching it dry. Okay, wait a minute now. Come on. I want to get it to go over the edge. Okay, my cell activator did not work right on this swipe. But, you know what? It is what it is. I still think it looks pretty, even with its little tiny light blue measles. It's special, all right. Okay. Didn't have enough for the paint, for the color to go over the side, but I can at least use my finger to get some light blue on there. Just so it's got paint on it. Okay, let's see here. And this side looks okay, and this corner looks okay. Okay. I'm not happy with what it did. Oops. Shoot. Of course, I don't know where my toothpicks are at when I need them. So, and I don't want to, damn it, I don't want to take my glove off. I found an air bubble, and I'm trying to find something that I can use to pop it, because you can't really torch this paint. Well, now I got a big light blue measle right there. Okay. Not happy with the swiping. Could be color choices. I seem to do better at swiping. Okay, let me put this guy over here. And let me show you this one again real quick. Come on, let go, let go. This one I'm very, very happy with. Let me see. Nope. I'll have to do a true color video because these really look really, really dark right here. Okay, now I'm going to do some red, which means switch gloves. Yes, I love the interference too. I'm going to put some interference in with the primary magenta. Take off my gloves and look what I do, Tish. But this is so messy. I am keeping my gloves, putting a new pair on because I will definitely be covered in paint. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, do a screenshot. I can't do one on my computer. You ever have that day where the gloves just don't want to go on? Which means you gotta blow them up like little balloons to fit your little greasy fingers in. Has anybody seen So Breezy Gaming yet? I haven't seen them type anything. I'm trying to keep it, well, it's Sunday. It's a holy day, so I really shouldn't be cussing anyway on this day. But I don't want to. Thanks, Cynthia. Cynthia, I didn't realize this. Cynthia lives up by Sacramento. She said she sent a comment last night. She wanted to go over there and watch with them. Okay. Had to wipe my face off because of my sweating, which is never going to go away, I don't think. Okay, there's my cell activator. Let me cover up that other paint. I like this putting the color in the white. But I really, really, really want to have a black one that's thick enough. Okay, this is my primary magenta pillow paint that I made. I put a lot of ink in there and I was afraid the ink, hang on a second. I feel like I'm sweating like a stuck pig in mud. And if anybody's from the South, you all know what that means. Bless her little heart, huh? That's another good saying from the South. Okay. There's my pillow paint. Now, what interference do I still have over here? I don't know which one this is. Let me see. I think this is the violet pearl. So, I'm going to put some of the dioxazine purple in there first, and then, which is dark, and then I'm going to my first husband used to live in Roseville. That was my first true love. I married him at 17. He's passed away since then, but you know, that happens. You know. But that was my first true love. And he lived in Roseville. And I know some people that live in North Highlands too. Okay, there's my dioxazine purple. Now let me put some of this violet pearl in there. Yeah, it is. It is, Tish. You're right about that. Okay, this is my violet pearl interference. Let me see, what colors do I have over here? I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to put a yellow in there. What do y'all think? You think yellow will go with this? Oh yeah, I did do pink. Are you talking about the pink that I did last night? Well, this primary magenta looks a little pinkish, because I was afraid of putting too much ink in there. Okay, let me see here. I haven't used my iridescent silver in a long time. Yes, they are making me sweat. That's because I've got 5,500 watt bulbs, 54 of them, 5,500 watt bulbs up there, and no window open because of how cold it is outside. Okay, this is the Iridescent Silver by Golden. I'm going to put a little bit of that on top of this. And then I'm going to put my primary magenta cell activator on there. Okay. Come on, down, down. Okay, this is my cell activator that I made with the Amsterdam primary magenta paint. And for anybody that came in late, oh, hi Gina, are you? Anyway, and this was the what I used in the cell activator for the other two, the Liquitex Prussian Blue. Okay, this is ridiculous. Oh, had to mop my face. Get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Mix this up. Okay, now hopefully you can see it in this camera over here, but I'm going to blow straight down and then blow it off to the sides. Okay, I got some nice cell action. Oh, I got a toe that's screaming at me. There she blows. Yep, there she blows. At least it's not that hot of air. Oh. Okay, let's see how this. Oh, come on. I don't know if you can tell. See how the center's not moving? Everything around it is moving, but not the center. Come on. Because you want all the paint to move together. I got a toe that is screaming. I'm going to start screaming in a minute. I've got some bad toes. It all comes down to my disability. And sometimes standing up for even a half hour, like I've been doing, can hurt. That's why you see me sit down a lot. Okay. Bring it back towards the middle. Now bring it down to this side. Come on. Let's not lollygag paint. Okay. Now, I want to try to get it to cover this corner. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Hello, let me see, Wandering Art. That's Alexis. If I remember right. I don't think that's T. Yeah, that's Alexis, because T is Highland Studios. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's not wait all day. And back. Yeah, I got one little spot right there. Okay, let me clean off my little drips. I do too, Tish. I love the colors in this one. I didn't get as many cells as I wanted. Okay, let me move this one over and put this one over here and kind of wipe off my gloves a little bit because I'm not switching gloves. That doesn't sound right, Catherine. No, I didn't get, well, this yellow that I use, the dairy lid, is kind of a, how do you put it? It's kind of a deeper yellow. It's not a bright yellow. Okay, pillow. This is my magenta tinted, or primary magenta tinted white paint. It's the same paint I always use, the Color Place. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't need to do... I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to do some permanent green light. Sweet pea alert. Oh, you can... Well, Alexis, you can see 12 thumbs up. This pink is kind of like how do you put it, a muted version of primary magenta, because I was so afraid to putting too much of the ink in there, and I think the primary magenta I had was Amsterdam ink. Okay. I don't know how the green's going to look with everything, but we will find out together. That's my favorite saying. We will find out together. Right? No, 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 no. Yeah, see... Catherine, it doesn't update. I notice that sometimes because I mod for other channels. It doesn't update as quickly as other stuff. Okay. I'm going to do some Cobalt Turquoise. Thank you, Cynthia. We are so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're learning. Even if sometimes you learn what not to do by watching me. Okay. This is Cobalt Turquoise by Golden. I'm just putting it down both sides of the green, because I wasn't sure what color to use. I think I'm going to go with my gold again. Ah, okay. Well, it's a Sunday. I didn't expect to see that many. I don't know how many I had last night. I haven't. It takes a while for my analytics to update on my lives. Now I'm just putting some of my iridescent bright gold. Okay, I'll spit that out eventually. My auction is on February 8th. Well, it's not an auction, it's a fire sale. But a lot of the pieces that I'm going to have for sale are going to be as cheap as the starting bid in an auction. See, like pieces like this, these little ones, they're going to be $5 to $10. Okay. I'm going to have some 8x10s for $10. You know, just all different pieces, and then I'm going to have some resin pieces in there too. But I am getting overrun with bloom pours, so I want to sell off. It's not my best work, like the black last night that didn't work. But come on. I hate how long this takes to. Okay. Let's see now how this swipes. I need a napkin to wipe it with. Yep, still got a little bit of paint on there from the earlier one, but it's dry, so it shouldn't come off. Okay, let's see how this little swipe goes. Yeah, that's true, Alexis. That's very true. Well, my test pieces, like these small ones and smaller than this, because I had some 4x6s and some and then I have some 8x10s. They're going to be like $5 and $10 each, and they're just going to have varnish on it. That's all I'm going to do is put varnish on it. I'm getting a lot of cell action with this one. I like that. Oh, thank you. Somebody just texted me, but am I still on? Hello, Tracy. Let me take a look. Am I still on? I can't tell. I guess I must be. Tracy came in. Let's see who it was. Let's see who that was that just texted me. What are you doing? Oh, that was, never mind. Sorry, that was just Scarlett texting my phone. And there goes my knock, 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 telling me that Tish is going to be live in 30 minutes. And I will be over there, Miss Tish. Okay. I'm almost done here. Let me... Let me just tilt this little bad boy. I don't have any interference in this, but it has that gold in there, which gives it a shimmer. Woo! Look at, oh man, those are true bloom pore cells. Okay, down. Come on. Sorry. Should have kept it under the camera, I know. Y'all can yell at me later. I get so excited when something's going right that I forget that I need to keep it under the camera. Oh, and Tracy, oh, hi Carol. I didn't see you come in. Tracy, I thought about what you said, and I need a little bit of flow aid right here just to get the color to go over a little bit. I thought about what you said, and there's no way you can do a squishy with these, you know, where you squish two canvases together. There's no way, because both canvases have to have the pillow paint, and it's so thick that it just wouldn't work. Come on. Oh. You know what? I'm going to have to settle for just the primary magenta pillow paint there. Okay, let me get it back a little bit. Let me check my other sides. Oh, this one came out so awesome. Okay, make sure all the sides are done. Yes, they are. Okay, let me bring her in for a close-up. Yeah, I thought about it, and I was trying to figure out how to do it, but I just couldn't figure it out. Look at those cells. Oh my God, Becky, look at those cells. If anybody remembers that. Well, I see a little white spot right there. That's what I like about these little canvases. I can hold them right in the middle as I'm touching up my sides without getting my fingers in the sides. Okay, I got paint all over it. It's not colored, you know, it's not the bloom pore paint, but at least it's the pink. I love those. I love those. Let me bring this little guy back over. Get him unstuck. I don't know what I did different over here, but this one turned out like a true bloom pore. And give me a minute. Let me put these over here on the tray, and I'll bring the whole tray back over so the ones who got here late can see the rest of them. And then you can see my attempt at doing the black earlier with some glue in it. Let me turn this around. Oh, come back here. Where do you think you're going? Okay, gloves off. Because I need to wrap this up so Tish can go mix her paints and whatever. Okay. Oops, I got some blue on that black one. Okay. That was one of the ones done with the Prussian Blue pillow paint. Well, light Prussian Blue pillow paint. And so was that one. These two are the ones I just did with the primary magenta mixed into the pillow paint. And This was my attempt at adding some glue to the black. So it didn't work. So, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty, but it doesn't look like a bloom pour. But I'll be honest with you. Out of these 4 that I have right here, this one on the end, the last one I just did, looks the most like a bloom pour. But I'm very, very happy with these cell activators and the tinting the white base paint. So I'll be playing with that more, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow's resin. I think tomorrow I'm going to do some coaster molds. Yep, the gloves are off, Sweet Pea. I got to find paper. So tomorrow night is Monday, the 27th. I will be live at 6:30. Thank you very much, Tracy. 6:30. I don't know if that's, let me see, 6:30 a.m. Oh, you can come watch me with your morning coffee, Tracy. How's that? Because 6:30 p.m. here is, oh, my math is terrible. 6:30 plus, oh, that'd be 11:30 in the morning. Okay. Thank you very much, Brenda. Okay, so tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m., I'll be live. Please, everybody, if you have the time, head on over to Tisha. She's going live here on her channel in a little bit. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Y'all are awesome. I love the fluid arts right out of you. Okay, if somebody, well, if you scroll up in the chat, Sweet Pea, and you go to the Artist Haven, that's her link. If I don't know if one of my mods, right, Blair or Elisa, can put it up real quick. But if you just go up into the chat where you saw her name, the Artist Haven, you can click on that even after this is over, and it'll take you right to her channel. Okay? So, love the fluid arts right out of you guys. Okay? Y'all are awesome. Thanks for joining me tonight. All I can say is, bye for now.